Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to SCS number 451. And for this very first match, I am joined by my lovely co-host, Zennoch.
Indeed. My continued deployment here depends mostly on the competence of my team. I predict I'm gonna be here for at least the finals.
So much confidence in your team's abilities.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure Sigma will protect them. Or Saltspire.
The Emperor protects, of course, but having a loaded bolter never hurt either. And I do believe that my team is a few bolters short. Let's leave it at that.
I will leave that up to someone else's discretion.
I'll also leave that to everyone else's interpretation. I still have 20,000 fuel rods.
Oh god. In the lobby on the left, we are currently joined by the team Dr. Avalanche with the pilots Sundstrom and Artemis, and over on the right we have our usual Chief Zedion's Potatoes en gratin with the pilots Zedion and Loose Polygon.
Wait, did you just speak French?
Yes, live with it.
I will not live with it.
Please wait until we're in the match, okay?
Why?
Because it's funnier.
No. We all perfectly know the French shouldn't exist.
I mean, yeah, I do agree with that.
And more appropriately, France is a country you have to drive through to get to Italy.
Well, Brits have to.
Some people as well.
Well, I don't.
Yeah, good for you.
I have to go to Austria. Or Switzerland.
Indeed.
Oh, no overtime? Ah. Like it.
Good. Hopefully we do not have to announce the button as pushiest.
So welcome to the stream, Travel. I see you are watching. Oh, for a second I thought they would be starting ahead of time. No, Artemis, I think, lost his ready button again.
I have the copy pasta prepared in case someone feels like delaying this occasion. Oh, look at that.
Well, someone found this button.
Unfortunately, it's 25 seconds, and I don't think I have the patience for waiting 25 seconds.
Or maybe Sundstrom finds this button.
Oh,
there we go.
Look at that. I don't have to declare button as pushiest.
Lovely. So, we are loading into the hazardous waters. English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
We all have issues from time to time. Depends on the time of day and climate and mostly the remaining functional brain cells.
Not many. Ship number 1 is the Mystical King Cobra. It is a Crusader piloted by Sundstrom. Hold up! Is Sundstrom okay? Is everything alright?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
Did someone check if he's alright? Is he sick or something? Okay, anyway, it's Crusader, as I was saying. Front, Watcher Detonator. Mid-deck, Mine Launcher Banshee. Top deck, Artemis Gatling. Ship number 2 is the Medicine, a Magnet piloted by Artemis. Starboard side, Carronade Mortar Watcher, and port side, Watcher Gatling Watcher. Sorry.
Meanwhile, on
Mortar Gatling Watcher.
We have ship number 3, the Duel of Fates, piloted by Zedion. It is once again a galleon, with once again the right side Watcher Carronade, because we're really original today. The left side Lumberjack Flak and Hades, and the back Flare Launcher. And ship number 4 is the Gloom, piloted by Loose Polygon. It is once again a galleon, with once again a heavy Carronade Watcher on the right side, and on the left, a Detonator Watcher Gatling on the left, and a back Flare. I swear the detonator I'll be using today is gonna be driving my brain to death.
Well, for those of you that are living under a rock, the detonator got buffed by a little bit.
Let's say this. Imagine you want to tear down your shed. You don't normally opt for, as the first solution, pick the first solution as a small nuclear bomb for tearing down sheds. Yes?
Well, usually not. That seems to be a bit overkill.
You see, someone forgot to tell that to the balance department.
What balance?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I mean, we've gone
They
over this
proved.
time and time again, but the balance is an illusion.
Yeah, but still. You can try to maintain that illusion.
Yes.
At least put
So,
some sodding effort into it.
It seems that the red team is going for a wide pincer approach, while the blue team is going for the good old stick together, shoot together, die together.
I thought the whole phrase went stick together M for map.
Well, I would assume that these pilots know how to press M, know to press M for the map. After
Who
all,
knows?
one of the most important stats in this game is the MPS, the maps per second.
But it is certainly inferior to BPS.
Banshees per second?
Yes.
You require additional banshees.
Indeed. We might actually have some activities. The medicine got popped.
Oh
And got
no,
medicine
and
for
the
a
Mystica
balloon.
King Cobra is putting themselves under fire. Rather, is firing.
And firing hardly at the gloom.
Oh, ram! Gloom rams and
Unsurprising.
breaks themselves.
Unsurprising. A galleon tends to
Also,
not be able
holy
to stop
shit,
that
look at those
easily.
fire stacks.
Yeah, somebody discovered detonator. Also, I like the turn on the medicine. That was quite an efficient turn.
Oh, detonator returned fire. And the gloom is dead. First kill obtained by the red team.
Detonator strong.
They got
Watcher also
detonated.
strong. The Duel of Fate certainly covers the long-range side.
Travel, could I please get the low-hanging fruit explanation of what the hell an asymptoton is?
Yeah, I suppose that would be useful.
In a minute, of course. Also, the Duel of Fates has been dueled to death.
Well, I suppose I could Google the issue a bit earlier. Oh, the omission or absence of a conjunction between parts of a sentence.
I guess he was referring to the stay together, strike together, stick together, fight together, die together?
It's
Whatever
a
I
literary
said.
scheme in which one of the simple conjunctions is deliberately omitted from a series of related clauses. Examples include veni vidi vici, and its English translation, I came, I saw, I conquered.
Ah, okay.
It
I came,
used
I
to have
saw,
the
I couldn't
effect of
believe
speeding
my
up
eyes.
the rhythm of a passage and making a single idea more memorable.
Okay, blue team is still sticking to the stick together. Maybe they're glued together. While the red team is taking the wide circle around the south.
Indeed.
Also,
Also, I
Travel,
wonder that.
how many funerals do you have?
Yeah, I'm certainly interested as well. I hadn't spent 10,000 of them on language changes. I'd have certainly a fair bit more.
Also, you only spent 5,000 on language saint.
10,000. Because this is not the first time I've changed the language.
Well, but it has been the first time in the past month.
Yes.
Because that's how much I can see in my activity feed. I think it stays in there for a month.
You said fly together, fight together, die together. That style figure is called an ascent.
Fairly said I said stick together, but yeah. Okay, we're playing Ring Around the Observatory.
Would have simplified it to rock.
I mean, there's an observatory on the rock.
Probably, but it doesn't encompass most of the terrain.
Also, saying Ring Around the Rock on Water Hazard. Yeah, where exactly are we?
To be honest. Yeah, fair point.
In any case, we have the next engagement going. The Duel of Fates has received some Watcher treatment. And
But
so
let's be
has the
honest.
Gloom.
The saying, ring around the observatory doesn't have the same ring to it.
Well, duh.
Whereas saying ring around the rock pockets full of socks also works. Anyways, back away from
Yeah.
delusions and nightmares. We have the Duel of Fates being mercilessly battered by 2 red ships and the Gloom charging in to rescue. Apparently, Sal, your stream is cutting at times.
Yeah, I saw that. In the break, I'll drop the quality down to 1920. So 1080p.
Yeah, in the meantime, the Gloom is certainly having a gloomy time.
Well, they're glooming because all their guns are burning. Well, or gone. Gone also works. And come on, detonate the Duel of Fates.
Medicine decides that it wants the Gloom's balloon to go down faster, so it rams.
Ah, yes. They chose violence.
Or rather, the chaotic strategy of trying to ram the galleon.
Well, at least the Magnate is a ship that has a bit more weight to it than a Crusader.
Mayhap. Meanwhile, the Duel of Fates just dueled its last fate.
Well, they might still get one more fate.
Who's saying why did they make this?
Hadouche.
Why? No, rather, why is he saying that? Miraculous. What the hell is he talking about?
I guess detonator.
To be honest, I am wondering the same question. But let's be frank, that I do have to agree with Zedeon.
Also, they should have just equipped the detonation flag.
Also, fun fact for anyone that is having trouble dealing with detonators. Hans gets a Flammenwerfer.
Oh yeah, that works.
Because, in case you didn't know, the detonator projectiles could be shot down, and in case you really didn't know...
I do believe that the Duel of Fates is currently suffering a fate of...
that was the ram. Despite not having actual effective damage, I give that ram 7 out of 10. Well done.
It successfully disrupted the enemy and prevented them from just killing the Duel of Fates outright.
That was quite a forceful ram, and I...
Of course, the Duel of Fate is not going to survive much longer, as it's going to die.
Meanwhile, the Gloom decides that it wants to knock the mythical King Cobra a bit down.
I mean, that is a good call on their part, because it buys their ally a few more seconds. It's just not going to matter much.
Yeah, and the Gloom itself is going to die in most gloomy death.
Fun! Explosions!
And a rip in 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, they've survived my life expectancy.
Oh wow, so much survival.
Well,
they're gonna die to double Gatling now.
By
there
approximately 2 times. Congratulations. Still didn't matter much, really, though. You're still doomed.
Yeah. Well, in any case, this means that Dr. Avalanche has obtained the victory. Final score of 5-0. I see you're already putting the scores in.
Yes.
So, next we're gonna have Strike for Sigma going up against Dr. Avalanche. And while we wait for that to happen, I will be right back. Until then, enjoy the music. And back into the fray we go, ladies and gentlemen. Due to unforeseen circumstances, Zennoch did not disappear. So, let me actually adjust the stream title then, I guess.
I suppose so. That would be a valid choice. Also, to explain someone's question in the team, and rather the match chat, I'll let you fucking guess.
So, let's very quickly. In the match, in the lobby at the moment, on the left, we are joined by Strike4 Sigma with the pilots Abject Axolotl and Where Am I? On the right, we're once again joined by Dr. Avalanche with Sunstrom and Artemis. Also, in regards to the stream being choppy, sadly I would have to stop streaming to adjust resolution, so have fun! The recording that's just gonna be put up on YouTube, and probably be available like tomorrow, will have crisp 2K graphics for all of you to enjoy.
Indeed.
I mean, technically speaking, I could record in 4K as well, because my other display is 4K, but no.
Nah.
But that would involve putting the game onto my other display. That's like my off to a bit to the right. So,
It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, 2K is already more than most people have.
Indeed.
Well, that's a late change.
Well,
I see a detonator. Only
well
one
spotted,
detonator,
I
though.
suppose. Yeah, that is also surprising.
I mean, I would have expected that with how much of a clusterfuck Cambush can be, there would be more detonators, but I guess Watcher still rules supreme?
I do believe Red Team can still scream for the extra minute they want.
They could, if they want to.
Yes. So I do believe I should... Oh, there we go. I called it.
I expect more detonators.
Yeah. Probably.
What's going on in SCS recruiting? Sorry, Asuna, Tears has already been grabbed.
Yep. And besides, don't you have a big horde of cat's paws you can summon at any given point?
I think the cats are abandoning the ship.
Oh, well, would you look at that? Maybe.
I mean, okay, usually in that analogy it would be rats, but, since we're talking about cats. Yo, my guy, there is no nevermind in that! No! That minute is now gonna run!
Once the button has been pushed, it cannot be unpushed.
Yeah. Not verdammt.
What you can do with that minute is sit around staring at your souls and your...
And readying up early!
Ah, that is also an option. Alternatively, you can just sit there, eulogizing about how Sigma is the best, and screw the rest.
And forget that you have a ready button. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Indeed. Now let us return back to the normally scheduled...
Zennoch is in whisper mode. Zennoch, could you move a bit closer to your microphone?
I can also try edging the microphone a bit closer.
Yeah, that should work as well.
Back in my chair.
Ah, so you mean your gaming position is
Actually,
not
I have an idea.
Right? Oh,
I'm gonna do things professionally. I'm gonna hold the damn mic in my hand and lean back in my chair.
That's not gonna go well.
How so? Are you expecting me to drop it?
No, I'm expecting you to also pan your camera around and look at things.
No.
Okay. Ship number 1 is the Utopian Dragonfly. It is a Shrike powered by Abject Axolotl, port side, Watcher, Watcher Gatling, starboard side, Detonator, Flamethrower. Ship number 2 is the Guns, a Crusader pilot of Where Am I? On the front we have Double Watcher in the mid deck, we have Mortar Gatling in the mid deck. On the top we have Artemis. Ship number 3, please.
Ship number 3 is the mystical King Cobra piloted by Sunstrom. It is a Crusader with the bottom deck Double Watcher, mid deck Banshee Flare, and the top deck Gatling Artemis. And ship number 4 is the Medicine piloted by Artemis. Magnate with the front Light Flak Mercury, mid deck Gatling Laser, and a back Minotaur Watcher. I love the deadpan reaction both of us have. Although you did miss.
Yeah. If you want to spectate, you can watch the official broadcast.
Indeed. Otherwise, sod off, stay away, and expect a ban if you ignore our recommendations.
Well, the guns have been broken.
And
ram killed!
Yeah, a beautiful ram kill. 7 out of 10.
In return, though, the Mystical King Cobra is on fire.
And a bit detonated.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Oh, wait a second, actually. They're using that deadly combination of detonator, flamethrower.
Ah, would you look at that?
So, it's a very close range. You're on fire.
Indeed.
If only there was a magical tool that would prevent fire stacks from appearing on your weapons and devices.
If only,
Components.
if only that was actually a free ability. You could press 5 and instantly get on your ship.
Eh?
PvE.
Oh, yeah.
Not really often brought, though, admittedly. In the meantime, the mystical King Cobra just found itself in an ambush. Canyon ambush.
I'm not gonna bother using the Discord soundboard for that.
Yeah, that was so weak, it really didn't deserve it. And the medicine is now attempting to limp away, only discovered it needs more morphine.
Well, I would believe that they are getting some strong medicine administered to them. Namely, a bit of...
at this point.
namely a bit of Watcher and Detonator treatment.
Yeah, Daisy. The doctor's orders.
Highly fatal if applied correctly.
Fentanyl also works, I suppose.
Well, depends on how much of an opiate addiction you want to give people.
Fair enough. And the guns lost 3 guns.
But the medicine lost their lives.
Yes.
And, worth pointing out, the red team has suffered a combined... Like, what is that? 5% of perma damage?
If we're talking about a combined percentage, I'd say 2.5.
Ah, something like that. Not much. Scratched paint.
Yeah.
Maybe a
Probably
slightly
get
bent armor plate.
Should probably get a bit of insurance money from that.
Reminds me of one of the glorious quotes in the R&D Discord is about selling a pyramidion.
It's stuck in desert scrap.
Yeah, exactly that one. Reminds me a little bit of that.
And
It would appear that...
Congratulations, Utopian Dragonfly, you have just died.
Yeah, you tried to go through a gap that wasn't big enough for a shrike. There's very few of those, actually.
But still. Lessons learned, I hope. And now you've just thrown away the lives of yourself
and the medicine made it through on the first try.
As now the gun's now been pinned down by the violent bleachers.
Okay, Mystical King Cobra took a bit of a wrong turn, because otherwise this would have been an awesome pincer.
At this point, the Utopian Dragonfly is rushing in to the aid of its ally.
Did I forget to turn the hide screen off? Just reload this page.
No, the screen's fine.
Okay, good. Yeah, because mine just stopped again. Has a tendency to do that.
Unfortunate. In the meantime, the mythical King Cobra is trying to ram the guns.
But the guns are going away, guns blazing.
Indeed. Oh no, the medicine is 20 stacks on its balloon. If only there was a magical tool that would remove 20 fire stacks in one click.
Or another magic tool that would prevent those fire stacks from appearing in the first place.
And the guns just ran out of guns.
And hull.
Mostly the guns.
And the medicine is actually getting away rather well from the Ethiopian Dragonfly's barrage because they were outside of arming distance.
Well, they took their own medicine.
I guess.
Probably pomegranate extract.
Well, welcome to the chat, Zemko. I guess you got the message.
Indeed. Now let us not see you in the spectator booth again, unless you're hopping into a match.
Actually, I haven't locked the stream down.
Oh my. That means that the one who cannot be named hasn't struck yet.
Well, I think he only strikes if the stream is posted in the notice board. Community notice board. But like, I still get Discord DMs and it should say on Discord that I'm streaming. No, actually, I'm just playing guns, okay.
Meantime,
Oh yeah, I
guns
haven't
is
linked
also
my Twitch
playing
account.
guns and discovering that it got lasered and flagged a bit.
Lasered?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they have a laser.
Has a laser.
I didn't notice. Probably because they never fired.
Yes.
Also, I have to say, the medicine is on fire. I guess someone dropped a Fulgurium shard on them.
Or maybe, just maybe, crafted a volatile Fulgurium fuel cell.
I'll just spew radiation everywhere.
Radiation gives you burning damage. In the meantime, the mythical King Cobra on a pixel perma and no gun.
Mystical. Not mythical.
Same thing, different day.
I'm presuming it's about to be Gat killed.
Nah,
No, it was Watcher.
killed.
Boring.
Yeah, Gat kills.
The guns is doing a tactical minnow-assisted turn.
Communication via emojis is a despicable thing.
Oh yeah, if you want me to say something, please do.
Reply in actual words.
Wait, Zemko, you're streaming as well? Ah. But yeah, at least for actual spectating, streaming, there's only the official broadcast. Cause you know.
Medicine forgot to take anti-radio toxin.
Ah, whatever. That's it. Let's
Indeed.
not worry about spilled milk.
Or spilled volatile fuel cells.
Instead, let us engage the Mud Raptors with fury. I mean, the other team.
Nah, I thought we were supposed to be unbiased in this room. So
I mean, I
we were
didn't
supposed
specify
to be-
which one the other team actually is.
Ah, psychological warfare, I see.
Reminds me of the American way in the Cold War. The Russians have done something. Let's support the other side.
Very accurate. In the meantime, both teams are currently playing the ring around the big rock in the middle. Luckily, however, one of the two ships of the red team is lagging behind on the ring around the big rock situation. Ah, there we go.
Sorry. The medicine has
A
been
bit sleepy
spotted.
today.
Hmm?
A bit sleepy.
I got up at
That's fine.
7:30.
Most assuredly, it isn't fine for the mythical king. No comment.
Well, let's say the
Mystical King
utopian.
Cobra was certainly burning with a passion, the likes of which many haven't seen before. also
I
burning
mean,
with
the
a lot of
medicine had.
fires.
I think the medicine has seen worse.
Maybe.
Well, the Utopian Dragonfly came in for a probing maneuver, and
Taking out 4 guns and 2 engines, an impressive.
I mean,
probing
at
move.
least on the Mystical King Cobra, they were very successful. Sadly, now the medicine
less
is
of a probe
show
and
up.
more of a poking in the eyes.
Oh yeah. Let me just take this really big stick and poke you with it.
Yeah. And
Oh god, that detonated, well, whatever. Won't quite matter.
It's the Flammenwerfer.
So, with
Well,
that...
Sigmar is certainly struck with valor and precision.
Yes. But, with that, it will be, as you are saying, strike for Sigma, obtain the victory. Final score of 5-3.
And thus, the Sigmarites carry on to valiantly battle against
Are
the
you gonna put those
bees.
scores in?
I already done that.
Oh, wait, yeah, sorry. Yeah, as I was saying, next match is Strike for Sigma versus the Definitely Not Beast. We will be right back as soon as I have that together until Jen enjoy the music. And we are returning into the lobby. Over on the left in red, we are once again joined by Strike for Sigma. And on the right in blue, we have definitely not bees. Or was it quite possibly bees?
No,
Or
it's definitely not bees. With a
potentially
capital not.
bees? Maybe
Who knows at
bumblebees.
this point? There have been so many variations of bees.
I mean, I'm sure they value their bees.
Just like the battle-bitten brethren.
Indeed. Also, pilots are Abject Axolotl and Weremeyer for the red team, and Portable Grump and Best Fun for the blue team. Also, shout out to Portable Grump for finally prestiging her pilot.
Indeed.
We are so proud of you.
Most of your experience probably comes from SCS, in which case that star is all the more magnificent.
Indeed.
I mean, aren't we supposed to be unbiased?
I mean, congratulating on someone on gaining prestige, is that bias?
Mayhap. Perhaps we had to congratulate someone on the other team for getting prestige.
Quick, find someone. Well, Trevor is about prestige.
Congratulations, Trevor, on almost getting 2 stars on engineering. I suppose. Despair. Since nobody changed before the 30-second mark, or rather after the 30-second mark, no minutes.
Yes. We will be stuck with double Junker
versus
going up against Spire and Corsair. No detonators.
That's what I was about to say. I'm quite surprised.
I mean, I'm surprised no one has taken to the absolute extreme yet and taken a quad detonator galleon.
I'd rather pick a double detonator quad banshee instead. You know, that's actually a good idea. I'll make the preparations.
But wouldn't it be a sacrilege to fly something that isn't the standard Borealum?
That's not
sorry,
Borealum.
we are Cyber Racers.
I think it went through several rebrands, landing at For the Emperor.
Is it For the Emperor at the moment?
Yeah.
So it was For the Emperor, then it was We Are Cyber Racers, and now it's For the Emperor again?
Yeah, the ritual of the Crusader is a long and
complicated one. Well then, would you be so kind to assist us into the match?
You are not going to escape your fate! The buttoness has been pushiest.
So, and we are loading onto Clash at Blackcliff, also known as Hell.
Clash at Cliff.
Clash at Clackcliff?
Yes, Clash at Clackcliff.
In the ship number 1 is the young Edelman. It is a junker, but the Abject Axolotl with port side double Artemis, front Gatling, starboard side double Banshee. And ship number 2 is the You're Retired, another junker, but where am I? Port side double Artemis, front Gatling, starboard side Gat Mortar.
Meanwhile, ship number 3 is the Vertical Crusader piloted by Portable Grump. It's a Spire. Appropriate name, I suppose. With a bottom deck Watcher Banshee, top deck Gatling Banshee combo. And ship number 4 is the Rambulance. Of course, piloted by the one and only King of Snowmen, Best Fun. With the front heavy carronade, right side Flamer Watcher, left side Mortar Watcher, back.
There.
What a flare.
That is a flare.
Couldn't tell through all the chem layers.
Oh. Well, they are bringing chem. Well, there's no detonator on the other side, so I guess well, maybe double Banshee. Okay. I don't actually know why to pick chem here.
Banshees are menacing, especially if you have 2 of them.
Well,
doubly
okay.
so if you have 4 of them.
Also, just to get that out of the way, since we are on Hell, through the gates of Hell.
As we make our way to heaven.
Through the enemy teams. Let's go.
Primo Victoria.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of, I wonder what the streams has right
I mean,
now. For us.
actually, I was watching it before SCS and I got Primo Victoria.
Ah,
With a music
good
video, actually.
right now it's the Ballad of the Bull.
Wasn't it the Ballad of Bull?
Ballad of Bull, rather. No clue
Okay.
what the heck that is.
Me neither.
I'll tell you the next name after the match. The Vertical Crusader lost the side engine from Artemis Fire.
Well, there
In 2
is
guns.
currently there's Quad Artemis going.
Very damaging to guns, engines, and everything else.
And suddenly, Rambulance. Well, trying.
Can't get any heights, and it can't get its armor back.
Okay, I'm gonna give the Rambulance a try out of 10. And now
we
it's
don't
getting
give a-
mortared.
That wasn't a try out of 10. That didn't happen out of 10.
Okay, how about A for effort?
No.
I mean, he tried. Just his lifting game wasn't good enough.
Let's leave it at this. That didn't look like an attempt.
Well, yeah. In any case, the Vertical Crusader is currently getting
Oh, but
Crusaders.
there was going to be a ram against the retire.
Double broken, but no other further damage.
Broken, but if I called that a ram, I'd be a sellout.
It was a
That was
bump.
a soft touch.
I mean, it wasn't soft if it broke both the armor and the balloon, but yeah.
Unfortunately, the Rambulance has discovered that's a smokestack.
That's actually a refinery. But in any case, it's in the row and they're dead.
Yeah.
Basket obtained by the red team. Yes, red team, also known as Strike for Sigma.
Indeed. The Vertical Crusader attempting to flee the scene. Meanwhile, the young Edelman revealing its secret weapon.
Rift Sail.
You know it.
I saw it. So there is no escape for the Vertical Crusader as the young Edelman is in hot pursuit. Firing their battlings and their Ganshies.
Mixing letters. That is our way.
What's wrong with me today? Can someone redeem a language change? I want to speak German.
Are you begging for it?
Nah, not really. But it would have been a comedic moment.
Not really. You'd still have to wait a minute for someone to actually go through with it.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Unless it's me.
Well, yeah, but I don't know why. Okay, I think like the only other people that have enough hero words are Mars, but I think he already blew his language change. And I don't know if Renamon has caught up again, because I do remember that Renamon wasted like 8,000 fuel rods on a
voting.
poll. No, on a poll,
Yes.
and
Yes,
lost
I
it
know.
against Mars's 10. Like, Mars got 800 times his investment back.
Wow.
Yeah, sadly I can't participate in my own polls, so I can't crush the economy like that.
Unfortunate.
In any case,
seems
we have
decided that rather
another
face off
engagement.
Yeah, rather than facing off against the Sigma Rights in open field, they decide to back off.
Well, sadly, the Vertical Crusader is about to make impact on a rock.
No, they evade the fate of rock.
Well,
Quite adequately,
by
I
going
think.
above the height ceiling, of course.
Meanwhile, the Rambulance discovered Gatling. Dangerous.
Oh no, well, that's a break. Deploy the Artemis. Artemi.
Now, seriously, for the blue team, you're lacking carronades.
Oh, definitely.
One carronade is
I mean, the
not enough.
Rambulance has a front carronade.
And it's not enough.
Well, it's broken, probably.
The problem is, you have to contend with 4 Artemi.
And people that are decently capable of using them.
Indeed. Now the
And
Rambulance
you're dead.
evaporated. They rocked their last stone.
Yeah. Now the Vertical Crusader is attempting to flee once more. The young Edelman is in...
Cover that being tall does not mean being fast. In fact, it's quite the inverse.
And... Oh, that would have been so nice. Almost ram kill. 4-0 lead. What a red team.
If that was an almost ram kill, then I can give them an almost 2 out of 10. But that's not really a ram kill, so we'll leave it at that.
Way.
The next track is Hail to the King.
Hail to the King?
Yes.
Is it from Carolus Rex?
No. The album name is Metalizer.
Oh, then I don't know it, okay. Oh, hold up, that's a hot spawn. Young Edelman was facing the right way though.
Oh yeah.
So
I
it seems that
the blue team is opting for a quick strike, decisive strike, quickly lose the armor, quickly die strat.
I mean, it would seem that they are getting decisively striked.
Yeah.
Young Edelman going for another bump.
Multiple simultaneous
not quite.
defensive deep strikes don't work.
Yeah, Vertical Crusader has been broken again. Rampage has been broken, losing both of the ships have lost 2 engines. Armor is a commodity, and the Rambulance, I believe, goes down. So, with that, it will be strike for Sigma, obtain the victory. The final score of 5-0.
Congratulations, Sigma.
We will now move on to do the match of whoever wins of either Chef Cold Schnitzel or Chef Zillion's Potatoes going up against Dr. Avalanche of Fancy Cloud Crashes. So we might be taking a slightly longer break here, but for you, that means that you, my dear viewer, have a lot more music to enjoy. So I will send you back to set music, and we will be back once we have everything assembled. Goodbye. Back into the fray we go, bit of a confusion going on there, but we have sorted everything out. So, welcome to the lobby. On the left in red, we are joined by Chef Zedion's Potatoes en gratin, with the pilots Zedion and Toulouse Polygon. And over on the right in blue, we are once again joined by Dr. Avalanche, with the pilots Artemittens and Sundstrom. And yeah, regarding the music, I contacted a label a while back actually. They've wanted to forward me to that German counterpart. It was a British label. That German counterpart never replied to me, so that went nowhere. I guess I can try again. There's like 2 albums from the like EPs from them that I would really like to use. You can actually check them out on Spotify or like on YouTube as well. One of them is Reboot by Joey Westerlund, and the other one is Digitize. Fuck. Don't know by who.
I think it's fine. Let's just not worry about that right at the moment, and instead concentrate on the lobby. On the red team, we have the Chef Zedion's Potatoes. I'm not gonna go for the French part. And
I already said that.
Yeah. I missed that completely. My brain cells are frying as well, apparently.
Well, like else, I guess. Some fried breaks. Brain cells for dinner.
Yes.
Well, it seems like my brain cells are running out of capacity. I need to download my RAM, I guess.
Yeah, probably. How about I contact the nearest tech priest agency here? Come visit you for a change. Perhaps they'll install a new toaster.
Yeah, taste the toaster.
I didn't even say that.
I said.
Yes, I'm perfectly aware, but that didn't mean you had to say that.
But yeah, carry the stream for the next minute. I have to plug and unplug something.
Yes. In order to carry the stream, I am going to utilize an ancient material utilized by the legendary folks everywhere, all around the world. Let me begin. Lorem ipsum dolor situm et consector adipici elite sed do Elus mod tempor inciditunt ut labore.
Oh,
et
you can
dolore
start. You
magna.
can stop with the nonsense gibberish.
Oh, I'm just reading Lorem Ipsum.
Well, yeah, but lorem ipsum means that the following text is pointless.
Yes. And that's what I wanted to use it for. Hey.
My chemistry teacher. Fucking hell, teacher. Actually had a bag where that text was on the side. Was kind of interesting. In any case, ships are locked, and no one's gonna get a minute. No, not Peklik. This is not a Peklik polishing moment. This is a charging battery-powered lights moment.
Wow.
Because we're working a lot on our boat, and we're gonna continue tomorrow. And I would like to have some light.
Indeed. In the meantime, we are actually going to start before the announcements start. So magnificent. Well done.
Also, we are loading onto Paraton Rumble. And since I don't see a Gallion picked, I have high hopes this will not go into overtime. Ship number 1 is the Long Sword. There's a Crusader piloted by Zelion. With front Lumberjack Watcher, mid-deck mortar Flamethrower, and top-deck Double Gatling. Ship number 2 is the Medusa. It is a Pyramidian piloted by the Loose Polygon. It's Metamidian actually, with top-deck Gatling, Mortar, Side Flamer, and Flak.
Indeed. And on ship number 3 is once again the Medicine. Piloted by Artemis. It's a Magnate with a left side detonator mine Banshee combo with a right side Banshee Gatling Watcher. And ship number 4 is yet again the mystical King Cobra. Almost said mythical. With a front Watcher detonator, mid deck Gatling Banshee, and a top deck Artemis Gatling on that little Crusader.
But it's with fear that the blue team is actually charging the longsword. Also, I believe the Medicine is about to crush into the Muse Games building.
They certainly charged. And
the
they're
Medicine has been double broken.
And they're stuck on an island.
It appears that they are stuck on some Enviro. If only the Medusa had a mortar to capitalize on that.
If only the Medusa grew some backbone and started going in the name of the Emperor. Unfortunately, the Medusa is going to join the Medicine in a slow grave.
Well, the Medusa is actually going to be decently fine there, but the other Medicine... The Medicine is not having a good time.
Are killing themselves. May I petition this place to be called the Cursed Death Area?
Okay, first kill has been obtained by the red team. But I do believe that the Medusa is about to...
is henceforth deemed the Death Building.
Oh, is it like... Oh, it might be that they like glitching into the balloon and glitching into the building there so they can't actually go into the ship?
Well, either way, congratulations, you're doomed. By the way, Enviro.
Well, Trevor, there's nothing I can do about that. The recording will be fine. And I will make my way upstairs soon. That should improve quality. The Medusa is, surprisingly, still holding on despite being detonated, charged, mined, and bansheed. Well, I guess the mines got them in the end.
Meanwhile, the longsword is poking the Medicine in the back.
While being poked by the mystical King Cobra.
Yeah. I'm glad to see you're a masochist, Genesis. Certainly knew you were a follower of Slanesh. And the longsword is broken. The detonator shot...
The longsword is dead.
Kills.
So, Medicine also detonated a building over there. No, there's no destructible terrain in this game. Well, imagine that. Also, blue team is currently in the lead 3-1.
Indeed. Currently, we are
On
waiting
60
for blue
minutes
team.
60 minutes still on the clock, so that was a fast one.
Yeah. In the meantime, the medicine has not discovered the fact that it is about to be attacked in the... Oh, actually.
Medusa has been spotted by the Mystical King Cobra? Magic Rangefinder? Magic Rangefinder, I guess.
Indeed. The medicine now spewing its medicine. Unfortunately, it doesn't have
I
enough
don't
beat
think
yet.
the Magnate really fits to that gap. No, it does. Okay.
Remember, if the person steering the thing tells you it fits, it probably fits. The question is, how long will it take to fit it through that gap?
And yeah, I told you the Panther didn't fit, and for 10 minutes it didn't.
But it did in the end, and that's all that bloody matters.
Somehow.
Anyways,
Any case, this match is
conversation's
about to be over, I believe, as the longsword is on fire.
Yes, very fire, much pain, and the detonator. Rip.
Kaboom.
Destruction. From on high. Congratulations to the Dr. Avalanche for successfully demolishing the poor red team's hopes and dreams.
Final score of 5-1. And Dr. Avalanche will now move on to face Definitely Not Bees, and we'll be right back as soon as I have that together. Until then, enjoy the music. And back into the fray we go, bringing you the lower bracket finals. And this time around,
Indeed.
on the left and red, we are joined by Definitely Not Bees, with the pilots Portable Grump and Best Fun. And over on the red and blue, once again joined by Dr. Avalanche, pilots Artemis and Sunstrom.
Indeed. So once again, we have the glorious last battle before the big finals. Today, both teams will have to fight tooth and nail for victory. Or find themselves getting utterly mauled to death. We'll see.
Oh, probably both.
Probably both, yes.
Also, it would appear that, oh hey Tink. The bees are intending to detonate.
Intending to detonate.
The enemy. Preferably.
Ah. Detonator spam. How magnificent.
Unpredictable.
Unfortunate, really.
How many more years can we stack?
I suppose originality at this rate is highly overrated. Art Sunstrom, I understand that if something works, use it, but...
Yeah, they've played like the same ships for the entire SCS.
Because otherwise, I'm gonna go bloody insane.
Isn't it already too late for that?
Fair point. Unfortunately, that is life. We must all go insane.
Life is life?
Yeah, and the grass is made out of grass.
That is a song, actually. Life is life. Life is life. Na na na.
That's a song. I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's more of a German thing. It's always sung in like football stadiums and stuff. I'll send you a YouTube link to it.
Okay. I suppose.
There you go.
Okay, in the meantime, it looks
The teams
like
have decided to ready up.
1.5 team is ready. With the remaining 0.5 team ready up. Okay, fine. I don't have to commission the button pushiest.
Would this real
Sorry.
Slim Shady please ready up?
I don't really care. Just ready.
So, we're loading onto Ashen Scuffle. A map very prone to running around the Rosie, except there's a big hole through the middle.
Yes.
Awfully long loading time. There we go. Ship number 1 is quite possibly Bees. It is a Crusader part of a portable gram. On the front we have Double Detonator, on the mid deck we have Banshee Mine, on top deck we have Gatling Banshee. Ship number 2 is the Decisive Strike, another Crusader powered by Best Fun. On the front we have Watcher Detonator, on the mid deck we have Mortar Banshee, on the top deck we have Double Gatling.
Indeed. And ship number 3 is... Who guessed it? Who guessed it? It's the Medicine! Piloted by Artemis. It's once again the Magnite with front laser, Artemis, mid-deck, Artemis, mine launcher, back, watcher, detonator. And ship number 4 is maybe a variety of... Oh, it's just the mythical King Cobra again. It's a Crusader piloted by Sunstrom. Whom else? With the front detonator, watcher, mid-deck, Banshee, Gatling, and top-deck, Gatling, Artemis. Who would have thought?
What? Meet up at Lasagne?
Eh?
Oh, that's bad. What? Revel, please elaborate.
Yeah, because otherwise I feel like it isn't just the streamer and caster going insane. Although I've lost my sanity decades ago.
Hmm. I lost my sanity when I finally decided to start playing this weird game with those airships called Guns of Icarus.
Eh?
Oh, quite possibly Bees is quite possibly dead.
Possibly.
Definitely. But they did manage to set... Oh, wait, that was the Decisive Strike that set the Mystical King Cobra on fire. In any case, first kill obtained by the blue team.
Yeah,
I do believe
the
that
Decisive
has...
Strike has minor fire problems. The Mystical King Cobra has slight fire problems.
They had they had a lot worse fire problems, but they recovered.
Very many slaps, and that's a successful mine, and a detonation, and a kaboom.
And with that, the blue team has obtained a 2-0 lead.
For now. We shall see if they maintain this pressure.
Oh, you mean at the lava? Okay. My dear Daniel. No, sorry, that's where am I? Do you have the slightest idea how long I haven't played competitively?
Ah, yes, map callouts, the most important thing. As if we have no fucking map coordinates!
Yeah, we're not playing CSGO here, mate.
Like, by the throne, we have map coordinates. I could at any point say dear grid coordinates and call in an artillery strike. Bloody G6 or something.
Hotdog 7?
That too. But better yet, there's
I'm just gonna investigate these houses for a little bit. Anyway, oh, we have spots. Kinda missed that. Maybe look at floating trains as well. The army
Not important,
trains.
really.
Well, shots.
That's all we need to know.
Carbosi is charging in and getting hit with charged, I believe, I presume, I don't know. They are broken.
Could be a
Decisive Strike
variety of
comes into
ammunition.
Decisive strike decisively strikes the mountainside.
I don't believe they were imagining the decisive strike to be so decisive.
Well, it stopped them
Whatever
dead in
the
their
case, the
tracks.
rush is failure, and
Yeah, it
toast.
it stopped them dead in their tracks and set them up perfectly for the blue team to take them apart. 4-0 lead for the red team.
Indeed. And now comes the waiting part again as we wait teams to respawn.
Yep. I don't think there's that much hidden on this map. Of like little
Probably not.
stuff and nooks and little nooks and crannies.
Probably not.
I mean, there is parts of the map that never nobody ever goes.
Yeah.
As this is like Thornhold, where there's floating trains and random tanks and walkers.
Yeah.
Oh, Kinforth. Kinforth is really nice for that. Doing a random map exploration. I already found
Legendary snowman.
a snowman on stream.
Oh, good for you.
Oh, the red team has respawned. Sorry, kinda missed that.
Indeed. In the meantime,
And quite possibly peace is broken.
lasers. Very, very frightening. Oh, sorry, was that
I
lightning?
mean, yeah, detonator in clouds is actually pretty.
Eh. Depends on perspective. I find ramps to be pretty. Not explosion. Okay, explosions are also pretty, but
Quite possibly
not
peace is
when
dead.
it's that.
And with that, it will be Dr. Avalanche obtain the victory here. Final score of, I believe, 5-0.
Indeed.
And that means that Dr. Avalanche will move up to the to the finals for the rematch against Strike for Sigma. And as always, we'll be
Indeed.
right back as soon as I have that together. Until then, enjoy the last little bit of music. And we're back.
Welcome back, folks, to the finale, the glorious final battle between Strike for Sigma and Dr. Avalanche.
Is it the last battle?
No clue. Maybe.
I don't know. Also, I don't know how to make a good joke
that,
here.
to be honest.
Sorry?
I actually forgot the lyrics for that, so unfortunately I will not be able to state much.
It doesn't really fit here.
Mayhap.
Außerdem, Junge, was sagst du da, meine Musik hakt? Schaff dir ein besseres Endgerät an. Der Fehler liegt ganz eindeutig nicht bei mir. Hust, hust.
Anyways, after the that.
Also, Trevor, I'm still waiting for a language change.
Unfortunately, the poor chap is too poor. I could be persuaded to also spend my fuel rods, but then you'd have to answer a question.
God. I mean, we'll make it fun. Once we're in the match, of course.
So let's see if you're up for the challenge.
Well, I'm always up for a challenge. Depending on the context, of course.
Yes.
Oh, now I remember. The GDI super unit was the Marv.
Yes.
Why was I thinking of Mammoth Tank?
Because one of their mainline heavy units is in fact a mammoth tank.
Yeah, I guess. They're both tanks.
Yes.
And I can't really decide what I find cooler. Also es ist wirklich Tank, ja sorry, dann Mädel. Wenn ich dich schon anschreie, dann schreie ich dich wegen so richtig an. So Mädel, schaff dir ein besseres Endgerät an.
So, what do you find more epic?
Sorry. I can't decide if I find the Marv or the Redeemer cooler.
I can tell you which one I find cooler.
The Redeemer.
What a surprise.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like your icon on your profile picture is the not symbol.
Yes, it's surprising, really.
And your Twitch name is Zennoch of Nord.
Yeah, surprising, really.
By the way, shout out to Zennoch of Nord. Last streamed, I don't know, how many months ago? Actually,
Not
last
that
month.
many months.
No, it was April, I think. No, 1st of May. That weekend.
It was whilst you were away.
Well, yeah. Okay, we are locked, by the way. Kinda missed that.
Oh,
Nobody
also,
asked for a
it's the
minute,
price of
so
a
that's good.
mile. I'm gonna turn on my music for that.
Oh, such a banger. God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just torturing me at this point. I want to listen to that.
To it afterwards, but
Well, okay.
there's the
be
whole
fair,
class.
Now I could just mute the music channel and still listen to it.
I'll
But
leave you with this. Humans tend not to appreciate something until it is lost to them.
well, yeah. Also, it seems that teams are incapable of finding their ready buttons, so you might need to prepare the button as pushiers.
The chat message is prepared. A countdown of 10 seconds commences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Hit it.
7, 8. Emperor, screw you. And we begin now.
Okay, we're loading onto the northern fjords. Welcome to Norway, everyone. Ship number 1 is the Utopian Dragonfly. It is a Shrike. Piloted by Abject Axolotl with a port side, Cat Watcher, starboard side, Flamer Detonator. Ship number 2 is the League of Nations. It's a Magnate piloted by Where Am I? On the port side we have, what's that? Laser Artemis Heavy Flak Mark II. On the starboard side we have Gat Artemis Watcher.
Meantime, ship number 3 is the Medicine, piloted by Artemis. It's a Magnate with a front Gatling Flamer, mid-deck Artemis. Oh, that's a Harpoon. And a Heavy Carronade Watcher. And ship number 4 is the... Wait, is that not a Crusader? That's actually
wait. Sunstrom is flying again. He's flying a Magnate. He's flying again.
Yeah. It's the Victor Magnuson, piloted by Sunstrom. It's a Magnate with the bottom deck laser Gatling, mid-deck double Artemis, and a back double Watcher. I guess he's still alive. Mentally.
Oh yeah. Also, wait, who brought the lumberjack? No one. It was a flak. Okay. Don't worry.
You were hoping.
Don't worry. I am sane. It's what the voices in my head say.
Nah, to be honest, the people that don't have voices in their head are the insane ones.
Yes. Also, once again.
Also currently playing Ruina Imperii. I haven't heard that one.
Oh, Ruina Imperii? That's the song I just recently added to my playlist.
Oh, well, good for you.
It's part of the Carolus Rex album, and actually on both versions of it, they only have the Swedish version. There is no English version of the song.
In the meantime, we have 2 1v1s brutally slugging it out.
Well, I do believe that the Ethiopian Dragonfly doesn't feel like 1v1ing and instead decides to go for the Victor Magnusson, as the League of Nations is currently being remembered why why the Victor Magnusson is such a strong ship.
Yeah, possibly, quite possibly.
It may or may not be due to that amazing crew.
Maybe.
Well, let's see if they can handle the double focus.
Maybe.
Probably, considering that the... Oh, wait, Detonator. Flamer.
Oh no, the lethal combo of... Oh, actually...
That is... Actually, look at that!
That is interesting. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, like... The amount of fire stacks on your ship is slightly insane.
Yeah, meanwhile, the
Also,
Ethiopian
what ammo
Dragonfly
are they using
realizing
there?
that it can't face
Hold
off
up.
against two.
9 Iota. What ammo are you firing in the detonator? Charged? Seems like charged.
We can always investigate later.
Oh, I just quickly hopped in.
Okay.
Don't think much
Fine,
of value was
I
lost.
see.
It would appear that the Utopian Dragonfly had a severe case of engine failure trying to run away from the Victor Magnusson.
What we call in the department, enginitis. And enginitis can typically be countered with a strong dose of medicine, which is currently giving a strong dose to the League of Nations.
Oh, but I think they're trading blows here, even though it's... Oh, wait, Utopian Dragonfly?
The Utopian Dragonfly looks like it's almost ready to go to heaven.
Oh, wait. Look at them. They are not in a good spot. I think the Victor Magnus is about to deal the killing blow.
Almost. And
There we
that's the
go.
execution.
First kill obtained by the blue team. Also known as Dr. Avalanche. I do believe the League of Nations is about to follow suit. There we go. One Artemis seals the deal.
Mini corpses. Much death.
So, 2-0 lead for the blue team. Only took them 4.5 minutes.
Indeed. Could be worse, though.
We could be going into overtime.
Yes.
I'm always getting drawn to this battleship here. For some reason. Just
Which one?
It's so... Which one?
Ah, the one with bayonets.
Like, also, like, looking at it, those are Bismarck turrets.
Most
Now
definitely.
it gets nerdy, hold up. Those are Bismarck turrets, but the superstructure behind that looks more American.
You know, Muse games.
And I
they
do
didn't
believe
have
this conning
Bismarck
tower is
class.
facing the wrong way.
You know, Muse games, they didn't have access to Bismarck class ships to model after, so they went with the easier option of, well.
And
Yes.
yeah, this unforgivable sin of having your secondary guns this deep down in the hull would flood your ship, by the way. And then having them have bayonets. Like, why? Why?
Why not? You can impale a submarine on that.
If you get that close to the submarine, you have a few big big
Also-
holes in your ship.
I'd like to add the Utopian Dragonfly is suffering.
Yeah, they were broken briefly. They suffered a bit of bent armor plating.
Yeah, but
sorry, I guess
actually-
they actually Shrike has no armor plating, so I guess they lost some feathers.
So yes, also the thing that I want to say is, fun fact, the HMS Dreadnought is the only military ship, that has ram-killed a submarine.
Isn't that debated?
No, it's confirmed.
Also, was it actually Dreadnought?
It was the HMS Dreadnought that ram-killed a submarine.
I mean, there's also HMS Rodney, who is the only battleship to ever have claimed a torpedo kill on another battleship.
You'll have to explain that to me.
It was on Bismarck. It's like HMS Rodney was there, and like on the final, just battering of Bismarck, they went into torpedo range and just fired their torpedoes at Bismarck because they could.
Because they could.
Okay, yeah, I think
In
it's
the
actually like
meantime,
they just
medicine is-
torpedoed, not
The
torpedo
medicine
killed.
is charging in because they could.
They're not.
They
The
were.
medicine started to charge and then realized maybe I don't want to charge into that.
And now we are currently facing off against the 12-minute standoff of the ages, aka Yawn. Oh, Ghost Division!
Oh, for fuck's sake! Okay, screw that. I'm gonna stop listening to that.
Yes!
I'm gonna put it on the side monitor here.
That's a relief. Treat. They're busting out the really good stuff today.
Okay, screw that. I'm vibing to Ghost Division now.
Oh,
Oh!
9 out of 10 RAM. Well done.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck is that?
Langabola. What?
Actually, longer bola por banked, I guess. The A with the
Don't
circle
dare
on top
give
is
me
like an
back my
O.
Ghost Division.
Yeah, that was only the first refrain, wasn't it?
The dragonfly is being rammed by magnates.
That doesn't sound right.
And the harpoon.
Oh, is it that a certified harpoon moment?
Who's the harpoon gunner? Sage, he doesn't have education, unfortunately. So, valiant targeting. The medicine is broken and lost 2 engines. The
Utopian Dragonfly is broken in front of the Victor Magnusson.
The Dragonfly is broken and lost 2 engines. What the hell am I listening to?
I don't know what we're listening to here. But the Utopian Dragonfly has bit the dust, and the League of Nations will follow shortly.
The League of Nations, yes. I fear that the League of Nations will last as long as the League of...
Well, the actual League of Nations did.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
But they built a really nice building in Geneva.
Yeah, fair enough. They did
So,
rebrand themselves.
with that, the blue team, also known as Dr. Avalanche, has won 5 to something. 0.
It's a 5-0.
And that
So
means
we're
we
gonna
will
have
be going...
one more match.
Yes, we will be going into the
final battle
final.
for the final glory. And we're not going back to music because Sal's already put up Sabaton.
Yes, sorry, I'm listening to Sabaton now, but there's no break.
Yes. Even if it is whatever this is.
Weird Swedish stuff.
Yeah.
Where's your local Swede when you need them?
Your local Swede is currently playing.
That's not the only local Swede, though.
What, do you know other Swedes?
Water.
Thought he was German.
He's half Swedish.
Yeah, in that case, I'm quarter Russian.
I mean, also, I know, actually.
That means I'm Russian.
I also know another Swede that you don't know.
Okay. Fair enough.
This.
Metal Machine.
Oh, it's that song where they took lines from every other metal song. Well, not every other, but like from famous metal songs. We're going on to Misty Mutiny. Would you please change the map?
Yes, of course.
Oh, that would be an interesting... This seems like an interesting matchup. Artemis and Wehrmacht versus Abject Axolotl and Sunstrom.
Yeah, please stick with that.
And go.
The timer is once again started.
Like, Metal Machine is like a thing from a Metallica song. The It's Close to Midnight, He's Barking at the Moon is also from another song, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, no clue. Apologies. I'm not going to be able to stick with that one.
I mean, I don't know all the other songs, so... Sabaton. Yay.
Yeah,
oh,
let's just
you know what?
the music.
Maybe they'll play Feuer frei.
We'll see. We'll see.
Which is a Rammstein cover. It's very funny to hear Joachim try to sing German.
Yeah.
It actually goes well until they get to the almost last part where it's dein Glück, mein Glück, and he doesn't know how to say Glück, so it's just Glück.
That reminds me of the Hoi 4 soundtrack, where the Swedish are attempting to sing Panzerlied.
Oh god.
They have a really strange accent.
I mean, there's a few
Now that I
ones. There's
mention it,
also...
I need to turn on the Wacht am Rhein again.
There's also it was Warpath promotional song, or part of it for the trailer. And it starts with German, and I've actually read the lyrics now because they are provided on Spotify, and the lyrics are incorrect. Like, don't necessarily make sense, and they are sung with such a horrible accent. And the same goes for one of the World of Tanks promotional songs for the Waffenträger event. You can hear that that choir is not German and probably Russian. Well, actually Belarusian, because Wargaming is from Minsk.
Yes.
But yeah, like it doesn't sound good. It sounds good if you don't listen to it. Like, try to hear the lyrics.
Yes.
Oh, oh look, it's a galleon.
So we have a galleon magnate crusader.
I think there's too much magnate going on.
Everyone just throws magnates and let's call it a day.
Also, are we bringing back the 2020 meta now?
Apparently.
Well, that would have been double magnate. Or, like, magnate and something. Well, I guess we have magnate and something.
Both sides have magnates and something, so...
We're very fond... I'm very... Not necessarily fondly, but I do remember a match of double magnate against the magnate squid. And one of the pilots in this lobby was in that match.
Come, my bird.
Sunstrom. It was Sunstrom and Bob going up against Ransom and Walter. And you can now guess which team had the squid.
Now I'm just... I have other flashbacks going in my brain. Although, to be honest, the worst flashbacks normally come from... back when I was a wee lad in 2016. And I remember an all-Banshee Junker. It was torture to fight against. And now, I bring the same torture ever onwards.
So you've been scarred for life and force everybody else to suffer the same fate?
Yes.
Ah.
Because why not? And it looks like both teams are interested in starting this early. I can only commend them.
Not really, because time is up.
Oh.
Well, I do believe we can let this tick down. But if someone unreadies, we'll have to,
Actually, just as a joke...
there's no reason for that.
I just felt like a bit trolly today.
Ah, okay. So, for the final, we are loading onto the mistiest of mutinies. Let's hope the captain doesn't have an auto shotgun. Ship number 1.
Or an HMG.
Is the Quellion, is a galleon, piloted by Artemis. On the port side, we have Heavy Flag Mark II, Minotaur, and Mercury. Aft flare, and starboard side, Watcher Arrow. Ship number 2 is the Victor Magnusson. It is a magnate piloted by Sunstrom. Port side, get Artemis Watcher. Starboard side, Laser Artemis Watcher. Oh, how creative.
Yep, ship number 3, the Jolly Pardon. Pardon me. Piloted by Abject Axolotl. It's a magnate with a front Mercury Gatling, mid-deck Mercury mortar back, heavy flak. Watch, we should probably might have to delay this. Actually, I would
That seems like a
accelerate
triple, like the triple L build.
Yeah, and ship number 4 is the guns powered by Where Am I? It's a Crusader that's losing its armor rapidly with the front watch.
Oh, it's also losing their life rather rapidly.
Mid-deck Gatling Flak and top deck Artemis Hades. Blue
Okay, no,
Crusader.
they're actually fine. But yeah,
They know how to use cover.
surprise.
I also have no clue what this metal crew thing is I'm listening to, but hey.
The only part I know of that is Queen and Crimson Glory.
Yeah, no clue. The guns is being cross-fired. And it's lost an engine.
And they're about to oh no, they actually barely clear the building.
And
But
cover.
it might make them overshoot.
How about you lose spots? Or better yet, fire some flares.
Yes, no, actually, please don't fire flares.
Well, one side is equipping its flare launchers and firing. The gun is broken.
Didn't I just set the bitrate down to 5800? Why is it at...
Oh, and now we have
Yeah.
Terror Dominatus.
Terror. Dominatus. Berlin is burning.
The random bystander would be probably wondering what the hell we're ranting about.
Oh yeah. I mean, that
Heavy
won't be the
flak,
first
armor
time.
break, loses half the bloody perma. Guns.
And
now
loses
they
a
have
bit more
decided
perma due to Artemis. Now the Victor Magnussen is waiting to finish them off. Break
Sigmar
obtained.
disapproves.
And death. The Victor Magnussen casts death. It is very effective. This skill obtained by the red team.
Indeed. As for those of you who are wondering, the 24/7 stream of metal, non-stop headbanging. The Jolly Pardon I expect to be summarily executed for high treason of piracy.
I've thought for high treason of existing without an ally.
And that's also high treason. But less important than being a pirate. And now, Blacks go live and
Death.
casualty.
Oh, Victor Magnussen actually claims the kill again.
What a
The
surprise.
triple L build didn't save them.
Guns has to spawn at some point, because, after all, it's been quite a while.
Well, they
And
still
there
have
we
a
go.
save that is sorry. Eh? They still have a spawn that is decently far away and covered from the prying eyes of the red team.
Which they have utilized and have spawned.
But considering the red team's positioning, they should be aware. Sorry, about where the blue team is.
It's fine.
I mean, they're already getting shot at.
We all are, after all, human. Inaccurate weapons fire is inaccurate,
Ah, yes.
but I suppose quantity is a quality in and out of itself.
Well, you know that accuracy through volume of fire is a possibility.
Hold on a moment. There was also some glorious little quote I wanted to recover. Ah, miss me with that weapon accuracy stuff. I'm shooting everything. I'm laying down cover fire. I'm shooting the walls. I'm shooting me teammates. I'm shooting myself. My accuracy is 100%. Y'all just don't know what I'm aiming at. Unfortunately, I cannot do an Orky accent.
Wow.
That's to be honest, that sounds more like a child screaming.
Yeah. Getting a little tired.
Fair enough. I do too. I guess also
So yeah, I would appreciate if this could please not devolve into
accelerate.
a sniping match and instead go a little bit faster.
You'd think that everyone would be starting to use detonators. Come on. Kingdom come. Red team deciding that they don't want to stare death down in the face, so they're gonna snigger at its back.
Oh, yeah, actually, the Victor Magnussen has taken the high ground. Sniping one of the guns of the... Fuck, one of the heavy engines of the guns.
And the guns has lost an engine.
What's the Quellion doing? Except, nothing.
I have to ask the question of... Oh, sorry. I'm gonna fall asleep if this keeps up. I've got a good lullaby in the background.
Yes, the heavy metal lullaby.
Yes, and I'm counting sheep. Or in this case, how many Hades shots hit the mountain.
Alternatively, the buildings. Oh,
Yeah.
the Jolly Partners decided that forwards is the way to go. Straight into the Quellion.
And
Break
great.
obtained.
Mortar.
The flak is on the other side, though.
Nah, the mortar's close enough.
Ah, mortar. Okay, good enough. And the Quellion might actually bite the dust. Unless, of course, the Jolly Partner
True.
decides to remove
However, the
themselves
guns
into
is
Enduro.
also not doing too... Oh, my Victor Magnussen is lost for guns.
Well, the Quellion is dead. And the
I
Victor
believe Red
Magnussen
Team
hits a
was just
crane.
acting a little bit too brash. And now they are going to suffer the ultimate price of... Aim the
Death.
flak.
I don't think it was death by flak, though.
It definitely wasn't death by flak. The second shot missed.
Ah,
So
shame.
did the first. At ipsum vitae est asina tidiunt.
Was?
Me just continuing reading lore ipsum.
Ah.
It's good reading material. Turns out actually the original source material is basically something about pleasure, pain, and life and duty and something like that.
Okay.
Let's not think about it. Let's leave it at that. That statue now has glowing hair. Congratulations!
Well, that's where they are. I mean, if only they would have put it actually on top of the figure, that would look a lot letter.
At the end of the spyglass.
Or maybe on the fingertip.
That too. So come on, up your accuracy.
You heard our requests? We want flares on the end of the spyglass and on the fingertip.
Unfortunately,
I think they're too busy getting shot at.
No. They'll just sit behind the mountain for a few minutes and then they're gonna comply with our requests.
Well, I think the Quellion is gonna run away.
Man of war.
Never listened to that song.
I'm tired. That sounds quite powerful.
I think I'm a little bit behind.
Well, I am closer to Sweden.
A bit, I guess.
Depends on what part of Sweden we're talking, really, though.
Well, if we're just talking about Sweden, I think it's like 200, 300 kilometers?
If I wanted to, I could grab a truck, an Opel Blitz, drive through the Baltic Sea, and find myself drowning.
I mean, if I wanted to, I could take an Opel Blitz and just drive over all the bridges.
Yeah. If I wanted to, I could just drive a Panther through a fence.
Fence gate, taking 10 minutes to cross that fence gate.
Yes.
god, that was such a scuffed match. In any case, we're talking about this match right here. Where the Jolly Pardon has a burning ass.
Sorry, this match is not interesting. But what else is there to talk about beyond ship exchange fire? What are we supposed to talk about anyways if you provide us such shite material?
So I think I know the refrain of the chorus of this song.
Either way, we are now going to discuss random little silly bits that nobody else is going to care about besides us. Such as the gun's almost losing its armor.
I guess other people do care about that.
Yeah, nobody cares about that.
Well, yeah, if somebody has a discussion topic suggestion, throw it in the Twitch chat. We will start talking about it in a minute.
Yes, that is highly advisable, though firstly you have to come up with said discussion topic. In the meantime, our discussion topic will be cheese.
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 What variety of cheese?
Cheese.
Are we talking cheese? Are we talking super cheese? Are we talking hyper cheese? Are we talking turbo cheese?
All varieties of cheese, some more viable than others, but all of them need to be properly fermented.
Are we talking about the subscribers of Gilbertup?
Eh?
Ah, whatever. Cheese is apparently a meme in her community.
Well, that's cheesy.
Never forget the oh part of a Sabaton song.
Who was the first kill? Red.
Red, yeah.
So,
oh,
Blue
yeah.
Team, please hurry up. Throw yourselves into the middle of the fray, into the jaws of death, into the mouth of hell. Why am I still quoting the Battlefleet Gothic Armada 1 trailer? Still love it, though. Certainly over the top and sells you the moment. Oh, Fields of Verdun!
Fields of Verdun!
Oh,
play the video. Yes, they are gonna play the video. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that. Sorry, Twitch chat, we're not gonna see the discussion topic.
Yes. Instead, we're going to be singing our glorious World War I song. Starting with... Green. I'd like to just imagine that there's a random battle line. There's just a rock group inspiring the men in the front lines.
Yeah, also Jolly Pardon is broken! And I do believe the gun's got a little stuck on some pipe work.
I believe that they are gonna get flagged a question.
That doesn't work. But the Jolly Pardon is broken once more.
Yes. Alright, fine. They're gonna eat 88 centimeter Flugabwehrkanone.
88 centimeters?! Did they manage to mount the Kashmira Gustav to a ship or what?
Perhaps. Let's just forget about it because apparently I'm competent at the metric system despite having used it all my damn life.
But I do believe that the Heavy Flak Mark II is not in the almighty 88. It's not the almighty 88.
Who knows what variety it is? For all I know, it could be 30-06.
I think that's more of a Gatling caliber.
We actually don't know the weapons caliber. Can someone write us some lore about the ammo calibers? For all I know, the Gatling could be firing 45 ACP.
And that would be a bit of a pea shooter.
Pretty funny, though.
Okay, also the Jolly Pardon has decided to charge the Quellion.
That worked out for them last time.
Kinda.
This time, red team is,
main Victor Magnusson is taking a bit of fire here.
The Magnusson is coming to the rescue. Unfortunately...
it might be a bit too late. Ah, no. Oh, wait, it's mortar. Still.
The guns, meantime, delete.
Okay.
That was out of nowhere.
Yep, absolutely, but well done, Quellion. No engines, arc still stayed, and boom, the guns is dead.
In the meantime, the Jolly Barden has also discovered that they're not going to get pardoned for their sins.
Well, yeah, and they also discover building.
It's just a soft bounce, really. Also, the line descends into darkness and has a flamethrower next to it. That's not descend into darkness, that's descend into bright light. Yes, I'm gonna stop discussing the Fields of Verdun shortly.
Well, as soon as someone gets a kill here.
That's a building. The Jolly Pardon does a spin.
Huh. Also, the Victor Magnussen has lost 4 guns.
The Jolly Pardon has lost its armor.
Oh,
again.
That doesn't seem good. What's next?
Also, definite nickname for Joaquin. Knee slapper.
Yeah, I know.
Why does he hate his knee so much? I have no clue.
I mean, there's also the good old meme of Sabaton concert. Joachim's knee. What was it? I'm gonna die, or something like that.
Oh no, I'm in danger.
Oh yeah, that one. Oh, that's also a really good song. I recently added that to my playlist.
I'm tired actually. Let's see what good stuff we have here. In the meantime, the Jolly Scallywag.
Jolly Pardon has finally been hanged and not pardoned.
Indeed.
Well, Quellion might die.
Qualian has nothing but a balloon. Or had. That's some good stuff right there. Oh yeah, that's some really good stuff.
And the guns has blown up. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, that means that
our suffering is over.
Our suffering is over.
The Emperor.
And Dr. Avalanche has obtained overall victory in SCS number 451. Congratulations to them.
Can I go home now? I don't like being in this dungeon this long.
Sorry?
I don't like being in this dungeon. Can I go home?
I'm sorry, but you have been sentenced to death by old age.
No. Unfortunately, you have been sentenced to
possession.
This.
Possession, abdication, murder,
excommunication,
murder.
The Deer Park.
Huh?
Also, I've adjusted your name accordingly.
Wait, can I? I can. Oh, are you kidding me? I can't edit my server profile when I'm in streamer mode. What the hell, Discord? In any case, yeah, this has been SCS number 451.
Ah, that worked. Anyways, your nicknames are back. Don't worry, you're no longer the second.
Okay, yeah. So, this has been SCS 451. Massive thanks to Zennoch for keeping me company and making sure we go insane together.
Yeah, thank you for Tears for replacing me.
Also, thank you to Portable for, as always, organizing everything and making sure I have a wonderful challenge to work off of. And thanks to you, my dear viewer, for watching. I wish you a wonderful, good, I wish you a good night, day, evening, wherever, fucking hell. Day, night, day, fuck, scheiß drauf. Have a nice day. Goodbye, everyone. Cue the outro music. I sadly have to stop listening to Sabaton.
Unfortunate.
Okay. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.
The Emperor protects.